We ask you, you got any goals? Big goals that scare you?
No. I don't know the goal. That's scary though.
So you gotta make one. We're telling people to make them, so you gotta make one.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna make one. We need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
What do you mean think
I
about
don't
it?
know. I don't know goals that are scary.
Why don't you
like
wanna-
what would be a goal that'd be scary for me to do? Like
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for joining us at the Savage Over Average podcast. Hope you guys having a fucking great day. I'm right here with Martin.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? Welcome back.
And today we got Sunshine in the house.
hello.
We're stuck with Sunshine.
Yeah. Even on a cloudy day.
Yeah, but we want to thank you guys for the 225 subscribers. You guys are fucking killing it.
Nice.
Oh.
And make sure you guys like that shit, like the shorts. If you see a comment, if you guys can fucking comment, you know what I mean? Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
And share.
Yeah, and share it.
Continue smashing that subscribe button, man.
That too,
Thanks,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. So the next goal
Yeah.
is 300. You know, we're happy we got 200, but the next fucking goal is 300. 250, 300, that's what we're fucking going to now. And with your guys' help, I'm fucking sure we're gonna get there pretty fucking quick. But
And we have added some topics to the hat.
well, that being said, we're gonna go with wait.
No, I'm saying we have added topics to the hat for people who have watched the video. So if you still want to add more topics, let us know.
Oh yeah. If you guys got words, let us know. Let us know. We'll throw in the hat. Even though you guys haven't seen it, we're still adding to it.
Mm-hmm.
And like again, today the hat took a day off, right? So we're gonna be covering being comfortable and having wasted potential. That's the topic for today. I think I chose this one. I think we should talk about it because I feel like a lot of people struggle with it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you said you struggle with it.
Yeah, I'll admit it. Yeah.
What do you mean? I'll admit it.
No, I'll own it. Like I would say, I get too comfortable sometimes. Like I get too comfortable, whatever it may be. You just get too comfortable in that area. It could be different kinds of stuff.
Like what?
Like for an example, in an area I may be comfortable in is like I'll start missing the gym and then I get comfortable not going to the gym. And before you know it, it's not a week, it's not 2 weeks, it's 2 months. 2 months turned into 2.5 months, 3 months, and then you just got comfortable just not going. You know what I mean? Even though you're like mentally, you're aware of it, you know, damn, I'm starting to know the difference. Like, but then you just get so comfortable, it's like, just make stupid excuses. Honestly,
I feel like everybody struggles with that shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, the majority of people do.
Yeah, whether it be, I'd say in all kinds of different areas, because it could be work, it could be relationships with your kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be straight across the board with all kinds of stuff. Finances.
And then I think the more you like start to accept that shit, is the easier it gets.
Mhm.
You know, because the more comfortable you are, it's just like throwing it on top of the pile. Like it's just you're just sitting there, just more and more. And any little discomfort is that much more worse.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I like to work out. That's why I like to push the limits because that discomfort,
Mhm.
it grows as well. You know what I'm saying? So I could take more discomfort. I could take more shit. I could take more fucked up situations
Yeah.
because you're just used to it.
Yeah.
You're just building yourself to adapt to discomfort. It becomes your fucking friend. It's my buddy.
Mhm.
Whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, there you are again. All right. It's not, what is it like? It's just, it's my friend, yeah.
Right.
What do you think?
Yeah, because I think the moment that you find yourself in the comfort zone, that's when you stop growing. You stop growing, right? Because you're doing what you're already used to. You're already doing what you think your limit is, right?
Mhm.
But kind of like what I like that Robert did, you know, he went out there, he tested himself on a 6-hour run. Before he probably didn't think he could do it, right? But now that was him having wasted potential,
Yeah.
right? Because if you don't push yourself to the limits, you're wasting your potential because you don't know what you truly are capable of doing until you actually push yourself and go and do it and test yourself. You know what I mean? Like you might think no, everyone around you might think no, but honestly, like your mindset, it's a whole different beast.
Mhm.
And you know, that's when you bring out the savage in you and you prove yourself wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or even if you even try to take that step to do it different and you fail.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out the way you planned.
Mhm.
But it's like you would have never known that if you would have never come out of that comfort place.
Yeah.
If you would have came out that zone. Like, I don't know when you remember when I was working nights. I got so comfortable working nights. And I had quite a few people tell me, like, you should think about working days. It'd be a step up, different title. I was like, oh no, I can't deal with people with different personalities. Like, no, I'm good. That's a lot of responsibility. It's not worth the money. It's, you know what I mean? It's not, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good at nights. I'm good at nights. And he would tell me, like, you should think about it. You should think about it. A few people would tell me at work, no, I could see you playing that role. I could see you doing that. But it was just being comfortable. You just get so comfortable where you're at.
Right.
And of course, stepping out of that comfort zone, of course, it requires, I had to take a test. I had to go to a whole nother interview. You know what I mean? So I had to step out of my comfort zone, which isn't comfortable. It's not comfortable at all to do it because you're nervous, you're scared, like, damn, like, what if I fail? What if I don't do it? But then it's like even he would tell me, like, well, even if you don't get it, like, then try again the next time.
Because you're in the same position.
Yeah, he's like, you literally have nothing to lose. You're stuck still where you're at.
Because it don't cost you nothing. They're not charging you to apply for the, like, in that
or to
situation.
take the test. Yeah.
They're not charging you
Yeah.
money, you know what I mean, some time,
Yeah.
but it's not anything, was it monetary, like,
Yeah.
they're not
I
charging
wasn't
you.
losing nothing.
Yeah,
I wasn't losing anything. And so then finally, the more I started thinking about it, more time started going by, but I was 4 years at night. And then the more I started thinking about it, the more I was like, damn, like, I'm getting older. I can't be getting off at 11:30 at night no more. Like, this is crazy. I don't want to be in my 50s, 60s, still getting off at 11:30 at night. Like, that's what started clicking in my head. You know, and then that's when I was like, okay, let me start applying myself.
As bad as I think those words and those thoughts are, I think they're very important to actually have and like process them. Like, I'm scared, I'm nervous, all that, because when that happens, it's because you're doing something that's out of your comfort zone, you know what I mean? So I think that as bad as they are, as far as like thinking of them, on the other side, I still think it's very powerful to have. Like, you need those feelings. Like, it makes you feel alive again, you know what I mean? Like, dang, I am kind of scared to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah.
like I said in that race, that's the only reason I signed up for it.
Yeah.
It's because I got scared. Because I recognized, like, damn, this shit's scary. Like, I'm kind of intimidated by this.
Yeah.
Now I gotta do it. I gotta prove to myself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of like, let's just say we're on one side of a bridge and we don't know what's on the other side, right? But we're so scared to cross that bridge and we have no clue, like, what's really on the other side. You're just hearing from other people, other people's experiences, their own
Or
thoughts,
their
disbeliefs.
Or your own imagination.
Right,
And
right.
our imagination tends to think negative.
Or even if somebody can come and even feed you positive because they see what you're capable of.
Yeah,
But it's like sometimes when we look at ourselves, we don't see what we're capable of.
right.
You know what I mean? So somebody even can come and tell you like, no, you got this, you can do it. And you're like, yeah, okay, you know, I feel like I can do this.
It's like you're standing in your own way.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. You're blocking your own self.
Yeah.
You're blocking your own self and stopping your own
Like
self.
they say, you got blessings, you got opportunities coming your way, but you're not gonna get them because you're standing in your own way. You know,
Yeah.
your mind is so powerful that you're standing literally in your own fucking way, and you're limiting yourself.
Yeah, we create our
You're
own
stopping
walls.
yourself. Yeah.
You know?
We literally create our own walls.
Yeah.
Our mindset, our thinking is like,
I trip out how, like, people tell me that they can't do something, and I tell them a way around it. Well, you could do this, you could do that, like maneuver it, right?
right.
And they constantly tell me another excuse. It's like, why am I telling you solutions and you're just creating problems?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what you're doing with your mind. So no matter what I ever fucking tell you, you're just gonna keep
You're
doing
just
that
gonna have an
shit.
excuse no matter what.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I'm over here trying to prove to you, you could be great. When you're proving to me, you don't want to be.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And I see it in so many fucking people. It's crazy. Like, we're not the best fucking podcasters.
Right.
You know, if anything, we're fucking, like, not even good at all.
Right, we're amateurs.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we're
getting
fucking,
started.
not even amateurs. We're like fucking, like, hobby type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
We're recording this on fucking iPhones, dog.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Well, the thing is, it's not our whole like day job. Like we have jobs.
Yeah.
We have jobs. We have homes and
Yeah.
things we go home to or whatever. So it's not like how like TikTok people. Some people that's all they do all day.
Yeah.
And
That's their income stream, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
and
but-
even podcast people, that's what they do
Yeah.
all day because that's their income.
But my point is, there's other people watching this that are way better than us.
Yeah.
But you would never know because they would never apply themselves. They would never, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
They would never take that initiative and they would never, like, step out of their comfort zone.
They're not even competing because they're not even getting into the game.
They're not.
So you can't even,
Can you make a home run if you ain't batting?
exactly. So how
Or
you
sit at the
gonna,
bench, watch the game.
yeah, how you gonna know your talent? You know what I mean? If you don't even
What
try
you're
to
capable
utilize
of.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're capable of.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, bro, I see that shit all the time. Like people in the gym too, like they're way stronger than me, but they just don't apply themselves. So that's why I say wasted potential. Like I see people, even their genetics.
Yeah.
Like people just got big ass fucking chest, big ass back, whatever it may be, or people naturally they're runners and they just don't do it.
Right.
Like, bro, you're wasting that shit. You got a gift, but you still gotta hone it. You still gotta sharpen that shit. You still gotta. It's your craft, but you still gotta work on it, right?
Right.
And motherfuckers just go and like, no, it's too hard, or nah, I don't want to do that. It's just mind-boggling to me. I'm over here kicking my ass, trying to do what you could do naturally.
So I think a lot of people, like, their personality becomes their reality. So if they start like
My bad. I'm a little sick still.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. If you start like if you're doubting yourself, you know what I mean? If you don't believe in yourself, that's your personality. You're kind of like shy, embarrassed, you know, all the above, and you're not willing to step out of your shell. That's gonna become your reality. You know what I mean? You're never
believing that.
Yeah, and you're never gonna have results because you never gave it a shot. Like you said, you can't hit a home run if you don't step up to the plate. You can't be on the bench trying to hit a home run because no one's gonna see it, even if you did.
Yeah.
I don't think it's personality though. I think everybody is born with like big dreams, big ambitions, big goals, like imagination, creativity.
Yeah.
Because like when you look at kids, what do they want to be?
Oh, when they're younger.
Nobody wants to say I want to work at a
ambition.
warehouse.
No.
Nobody's saying I want to like fucking, you know what I mean, work at fast food.
Yeah.
They want to do inspirational jobs, big jobs, want to be a teacher, want to be construction building, you know what I mean, build something. And I feel like as life goes on, the adults around them crush that shit. We crush that shit.
Yeah.
I've done it not even knowing it, right? You tell people, get real. You're not gonna go to the NFL. Come on, dude.
Only because you did it.
Yeah, exactly. People tend to put their own limitations on other people.
Yeah.
And I feel like as kids growing up too, even teachers tell them that. You know what I'm saying? They beat on them so much, like, you're not, come on, stop that little TikTok shit. You're not gonna fucking blow up, or stop whatever it may be, right? And I feel like as life keeps doing that to you, and you get a job, and then you realize, oh shit, these fucking bills are fucking real, and you get into the rat race because we all have to, right? You start to realize how hard it is to come up ahead, and you start to believe in more. You get more comfortable in the situation. You get comfortable with that check and the little money you got, and the little extra, and buying the little shit, whatever you can do. Go on vacation once a year. You get comfortable doing that. And then people get into relationships. They start having kids, and I see it like in my age group a lot, like in the 30s. They're like, their life is set. They're where they're gonna work for the rest of their fucking life.
Yeah.
And because they got kids, they have that limitation. Like they can't do a side business. They can't do a fucking
Start all over.
They can't risk.
They can't start anything because
take any risk.
Because their time is taken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can't switch careers because this is how I eat. This is how my family eats. But like, you can't. You're just putting that limitation on yourself. You're getting comfortable. Even people in their 40s, 50s, like even 50 years old. Because how old are you? You're around there.
Yeah.
You could still do shit too.
Yeah.
And there's been times I've told you that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, even though you're older, I'm pretty sure, because I think you said before, you feel like you've like kind of like at the end of your life, right? Like you're in the last kind of like fucking quarter or some shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like you tend to think that, but you're really not.
Yeah.
You know, you put that own limitation on yourself. You're like only as old as you make yourself out to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I think it's very important to have in writing, like literally write your goal. Like, what's your big goal? You know what I mean? For example, there was a story with Steve Harvey. When he was a kid, he was in school, and there was an assignment, and they told him to write down what they wanted to be when they grow up. And he wrote down something about, I want to be on TV, I want to be like I want to be on TV, I want to be a superstar on TV. He got in trouble by the teacher. He got in trouble by his mom. His mom called his dad. Hey, your kid's over here clowning around in school, telling the teacher he wants to be on TV. You heard that story before?
Yeah.
So then the dad's like, okay, I don't see nothing wrong with that. He goes, go to your room, I'll go talk to you right now. So he goes and talks to him. He goes, why do you put that? He goes, because I want to be on TV. He goes, all right. So anyways, long story short, his dad motivated him and inspired him to like continue, pursue his dream. And now he's on TV.
Making money.
Making money.
Didn't he even say that?
He's been on different shows and had his own show.
Yeah.
Didn't he even say that every year for Christmas he sends that teacher a TV?
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I didn't hear
He
that
said
part.
like, I heard that. He said every year for Christmas, he sends the
Yeah.
teacher a TV.
Yeah, so somebody was trying to.
Watch me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
they were, so basically, you know what I mean, they were trying to stomp on his dream,
Yeah.
but he believed in it so much that he didn't allow them to take it away from him.
And his pops too. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that had a big part because
Right.
his pops would have been
Yeah,
like,
oh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
It probably would have been a different outcome.
Because I feel like we've all had times where we don't even believe in it ourselves.
Yeah,
And sometimes you just got to do it regardless. I don't know. It's crazy I don't know how to explain it, but like there's times I don't even believe in it, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
right.
It's crazy because you don't believe in it, other people don't believe in it, and it's just, you're just gonna do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Bro, like you said, like with the podcast, like it all started with a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, we're playing poker, and we're like talking about making a podcast,
Yeah.
and then here we are. It's crazy to think like here we are, like 6 months later, so many episodes out. You know what I mean? So many trials, tribulations, trying to fix things, make it, you know what I mean, make it work. Just to know, like we weren't at one point, like I think if we rewind to that day, like and telling ourselves like, hey dude, like we're gonna have this many subscribers, like all this, you know what I mean, everything we have accomplished, the small accomplishments within these 6 months, like we would have been like, nah bro, like let's be real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we went with it anyways. I'm sure we had other friends and family that were kind of like even doubting it.
Well, I was gonna say there was even people there like questioning it,
Yeah.
and just what was our plan. You know what I mean? Questioning the shit that it really, it matters, but
Yeah.
when you want something, you're gonna find a fucking way.
Right.
You know, but they were questioning. I don't have nothing to drink since I thought we were all drinking at the same time.
Here, bro.
No, I don't get it, thanks. But yeah, there was even people there like, you need this. You need
Yeah.
you need the best mics. You need the best camera.
Oh, it's gonna cost you this much.
It's gonna cost you where you're gonna do it,
Yeah.
and shit like that. And who's gonna edit it? All this shit, which I didn't fucking know at the time. But
all
I'm
these
like,
problems.
I don't fucking know, but I guess I gotta figure it out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm a firm believer that you don't need the best of anything. Like, you don't need the best weights to work out. You don't need the best meal plan. You don't need the best even the best foods, you know? You can make better choices,
Yeah.
you know? And with like this fucking, we're doing it on iPhones, bro. I say it, I don't know how many times, because I still trip out about that
Yeah.
shit. Like, on a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, a lot of people think we got like expensive and fancy cameras.
We-
I mean, from
on a fucking
angles.
iPhone. And we had to delete the fucking video after we do it, because we don't have no fucking storage.
storage.
Like, bro, people don't realize that shit.
Yeah.
And there's other people that do got the fucking money to go buy cameras, or they do have the cameras. They have the knowledge. I don't fucking have it.
Yeah.
But we're still doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I see people all it's just really like, it's irritating people with wasted potential.
Yeah. Sometimes it's amazing by just showing up what could happen. You know what I mean? Like what how far you can get by just saying, you know what I mean? Just launching yourself, getting yourself on the other side of the bridge, just checking out, you know what I mean? Like,
You know what that reminds me of? You ever seen that movie with what's his name? Jim Carrey? Yes Man?
okay.
You guys seen that one?
Yeah.
Where he has to say yes to everything?
To everything.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Because you ever think about how your life would be if you said yes to every opportunity you had? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, where would your life be instead of saying no?
That's funny you went the Jim Carrey route, because I was also thinking of Jim Carrey, that he wrote himself a check. I don't know if you heard that story.
Nah, I don't think so.
He wrote himself a check of like a big amount,
Mhm.
and he put it on his wall. I think that actually he put it on his roof, on like on the
On
ceiling.
the ceiling.
So when he was going to bed, he was looking at it. When he would wake up, he's looking at it. And then I don't know which movie or what assignment he got. He got that same amount of what he wrote on the check. So it's interesting. Like, I mean, if you plant that seed in yourself, and it's like you can make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to continue chasing your goal.
You gotta be obsessed.
Yeah.
You know, to a level where people think you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
And these people were never comfortable. You know what I mean? They kept doing what they had to do to get to a certain
Yeah.
level.
Because what's the first thing he seen in the morning?
Yeah.
What's the first thing he seen that night?
It's gold.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it constantly keeps you on track of what you want and you keep thinking, what do I got to do to get that? Did I do that today? No, fuck. Okay, I got to do that tomorrow. When you go to bed, when you wake up, like, okay, that's my goal. That's what I'm gonna work towards. I got to talk to these people to get this part of the movie,
Yeah.
whatever it may be, right?
And like the Steve Harvey story, his dad told him, I need you to read it every night to yourself.
Yeah.
He's like, every night when you go to bed and when you wake up, read it every day. So he did, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of us, we might not have our goals written down. And I think we should do that tonight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
write down your goal, put it on your nightstand, put it underneath your pillow. look at it. I mean, dream of it.
And I think it should be so big, everybody should be like, there should have different goals, right? Different levels, small ones, big ones, at the end of the year type of shit. But I think your goal should be like so big that people laugh at you.
Yeah.
And people call you fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You should have one where it's like, dude, you're fucking crazy. But I fucking like it. Or obviously people are not gonna say that, but they should be like, dude, you're fucking crazy. That's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Now I'm somewhere where I'm shooting for where I should be.
Mm-hmm.
But if people say like, oh yeah, you're gonna get that one day, like, oh yeah, or that's cool. Like, nah, it's not big enough.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it has to even scare yourself.
Fuck yeah,
You
bro.
know what I mean? Like, it has to be that big that it scares yourself. You're like, dang, like, I'm gonna have to go through all kinds of stuff that I really don't want to do at this moment, but somehow I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you have one that you can think of right now that scares the shit out of you?
Scares the shit out of me. Go. Not at the moment.
No, I know for me it's the physical, the six pack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to get there, what it would take.
I definitely want to do that too, but I don't think it scares me. It's
You're
more.
getting married. Does getting married scare you? You already live together.
We put them on the spot right now.
I'm just wondering.
No,
People do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Being nervous, being scared. I was.
I'm honestly not.
That doesn't
think
mean
I
you
was
can't
more-
be looking forward to it. Like, you can still be looking forward to it and still be nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I stay with her here and there. I'm not like fully there, living with her. But I think it was more scary before, like the actual committing part to it before. But now that the commitment's there, I think it's getting actually easier. And I'm actually looking forward to it. Like, I actually can't wait instead of like, dang, I don't want it to happen. The days are going by fast. We have a lot to do. From planning, because we didn't hire anybody to help us plan or anything. We're just kind of doing it all ourselves, mainly a lot of credit to her. And we want to get into our fitness a little bit better. Like I was just telling
Yeah,
Robert
we're
that
talking about that.
I feel like we've been slacking a little bit as far as our fitness goes, just because of our time management. Like, we both have full-time jobs. I work a lot. We have different schedules. We're also shopping for a home. You know what I mean? So a lot of variables. So it's a bunch of excuses too. You know what I mean? But I was just telling him, like, I'm trying to find a way to get back on track.
Yeah, from a routine.
Right. So I think we're gonna come up with a special program for our Savage crew, for our followers, which we'll put it out there a little later. But we're trying to put a plan together, you know what I mean, to help. It can help us, and then hopefully it can help someone else too.
Yeah.
Just kind of get back your wheels rolling, because like you said, sometimes you can go a day but not going, 2 days you don't go, then it turns into a week, it turns into a month, and it's a snowball effect. So it's like you got to recognize what's happening and put a stop to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, put a stop
Before
to it.
you're in the hole.
Right.
You ever heard that?
Well, before you went all those steps forward,
Right.
just to go like even triple back.
Yeah, because it's so much
And
harder
you didn't
to
even
go
go-
back up again
Yeah.
after you go
Oh,
that
yeah.
far
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
You ever heard that, like, never do it twice? Like, never have a cheat meal twice? Like, never fuck up on your diet back to back. Never miss a gym day back to back.
Yeah.
Like, life happens, you might miss one. Just make sure that next one, like, whatever you do, don't fucking miss it.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? Well, now you have. So, not back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Every
Like,
other day, most places.
Yeah.
oh my God. What are we gonna do with you? But yeah, that I think that's good because, the like we said, the further you go back, the easier it is too. You know?
Well, and sometimes you go so far back, you're like, shit, it's gonna take too much work to even, because like you said, now you have to try even harder. It's not as easy, like not even just physically, mentally, like it's a whole combination thing to pull yourself out of that physically and mentally, to put all that in there and to bring yourself even out of that. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, I really, like I took so many steps back, now I gotta try to go forward.
But
Just trying to go one step forward and it takes.
most of the times though, it's due to our own decisions.
Oh, yeah,
You
definitely.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So you gotta remember that next time you're at the top, next time you got the ball rolling, Remember, don't stop pushing it because it's gonna get even harder to get it rolling.
Yeah.
Now, once it has momentum, keep that motherfucker going.
Yeah.
You know,
Kind of like a train. It takes so much fuel to get going, but once it's rolling, you know, it's just coasting.
Yeah.
In a plane, it takes so much jet fuel to actually get it off the ground, and you know, once it's in the air, it's just gliding.
Yeah.
So I think it's the same thing with us. You know what I mean? Like it takes so much to actually get to the level where we want to be, because you know what I mean. We had to give up that diet, give up those chips, give up the TV, give up this, give up that, and then now you're rolling. But then once you take a seat back and you start doing those things again, you're like, oh, I kind of like this too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, you know, that's a part of being comfortable and wasted talent.
And I think that, like you're saying too, it's cool. It's important too not to just stay coasting either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whatever you're doing in the gym, you're doing it every day. You're doing it every day. You're doing it every day, but like up the weight, or do a different
So it's
routine,
not just comes with
Absolutely.
routine,
Or throwing-
like
throwing-
normal, like dull.
throwing cardio,
Absolutely.
or once you're doing that, then work on your diet, or different things that you could always like. Don't just stay there because that gets. I think that gets easier
Yeah.
too.
I
Get
think
used,
that's where it happened to me.
get comfortable with it being hard.
Yeah.
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 I think, like you said,
Like look forward to that.
Yeah, don't be stagnant. Don't be staying at the same level. Always psych yourself out. You know what I mean? Like push yourself at another level.
Because you gotta constantly climb a hill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we just hit 200 subscribers, which that was a big goal, right?
Huge.
But we're not just gonna, okay, we're cool now. Let's kind of take a little break. We don't have to put out a video every week. We don't have to put out just little shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, we gotta keep doing the consistent. If anything, we gotta do more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do 2 fucking videos a week. Let us know if you guys want us to do that. We could try to make it happen every other week. Whenever we could do it, try to get more out there.
And I was just kind of thinking too, when you asked me something that scares me. Right now I'm trying to make another business idea that I have, but it's gonna cost money. You know what I mean? It's really gonna cost some money, and I'm looking like anywhere between like $100,000 to get started. And it started with an idea, thought, and you know I think I'm gonna go with it. But today I did a little more research, and it was a lot more than what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, like okay. And now I gotta figure out how to make that happen.
Yeah.
And it's just all about creating passive income, you know what I mean? That way I'm able to have time to do all the things that I want to do, and my goals and my physical, my mental, and my daily life, you know what I mean? Having more time, freedom. So it's scary because you gotta sacrifice a lot of other things to get to where you want to be.
What your goal is.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, maybe it's not a physical thing, but it's going to be, well, actually, yeah, physical, because it's going to take physical work, physical things to make it happen.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man, we'll see how that goes.
And like we talked about before, it's hard because like you said, there could be savages in your career, savages in your relationship, where you're like doing everything you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Take care of business, but then you're letting your body go too.
Yeah.
So it is different avenues, and you got to try to hit every one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like going back to it, you got to take care of yourself first. That's priority. But yeah, it is hard because then you could only do that so much, and then you don't want to be like fucking up at work, or you know what I mean, something else where you could be doing.
Right.
I don't. Did we ask you? You got any goals? Big goals that scare you?
No. That scare me, no.
So you got to make one. We're telling people to make them, so you got to make one. Well, you're gonna make one. We need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
What do you mean think
I
about it?
don't know. I don't know goals that are scary.
Why don't you
Like,
wanna-
what would be a goal that'd be scary for me to do? Like,
What about run that 5K? Instead of walking it, you're gonna get to a point where you run it maybe next
no,
year.
I told Michelle I was gonna try to run it this time. I told her I'm gonna not run, but I told her I was gonna try to like jog and walk, jog and walk.
Okay,
and that was
but
my goal.
what about like next year you do one where you run the whole thing, you don't walk at all?
Yeah, but that doesn't scare me.
I think it would.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe once I get there. Yeah, maybe once.
No,
I
not
get
this
to
one,
next
though.
year.
I'm
I
saying-
know, I
I'm
said
saying-
next year. Maybe once I get like it gets closer to next year,
Yeah.
then maybe as I get closer, like damn, okay, now it's starting to scare me. Now it's like it's here already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I think you put like a lot of limitations on yourself physically.
Yeah.
So anything physical, I think that's where you need to set a goal.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what like you put that limitation on yourself all the time.
Mhm.
Where I can't do that. I'm too old. Or I'm too big. I can't. Whatever it is. Or I'm female. I can't.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could be to do one push-up.
yeah,
Because I know you tried it before with the challenges.
yeah.
But have you ever done one?
No.
But it doesn't scare you.
Well,
That's what we're saying. It doesn't.
hurts. It doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
It hurts me more than anything when I try to do it. Well, it's because I have a broken hand and a broken wrist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, no, when I tried it, I was like, okay, that was all bad. Never mind. Like, that was all bad. So I was like, never mind. Let me substitute the way I do a push-up, where I still put
Well, what do you
my
want there?
strength
Like,
on me, but where I'm still not doing it, where I maybe should be doing it, but I'm not like not doing it. I'm still like, I just improvise, where I'm still feeling it, but it's just not the way maybe like anybody else would do it.
so, what about a goal that you have, like out of life? What do you want out of life?
Just to survive it.
You don't want to thrive? You don't have X in your bank account?
Do I have what?
You don't have X amount of money in your bank account?
Yeah.
Why don't you set a limit and then that could be a goal?
Yeah.
Because it's different stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to say. There's always something. You can't just say, I just want to survive. I just want to be here next year.
Yeah.
I just want. You know what I mean? To me, I'm like, fuck that. Like, no. You gotta think like you're gonna be here, and what the fuck are you gonna do compared to last year? Because if not, you're gonna be decreasing.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to make your bank account go up, it's probably gonna go down.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like me, like, I don't want to just make 100K. Like, I need to find a way to save 100K so I can make this investment. You know what I mean? That business and
Yeah.
investment that I want to do. So it's like, it's kind of scary, bro, because, you know what I mean? It's like, we already got bills. I'm shopping for a home. I'm gonna have a mortgage. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have all these other bills. And on top of that, I'm still gonna try to find a way to somehow manifest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lord, you know what I mean? Hopefully, helps me out with this 100,000. Somehow, I'm gonna make it happen. So I think it just goes like as far as like wasted potential.
Yeah.
If I could be wasting my potential of doing a lot of things if I don't like really push myself to get it. So I think consistency, it's gonna be a matter of consistency. Like, what am I doing every single day to make that happen? You have to kind of reverse engineer it. Like, okay, I need 100K. How am I gonna make 100K? How many calls do I have to make a day to you know what I mean, make that happen? Like, just kind of reverse it all. And as far as like our posting, like when it comes to our podcast too, you know what I mean? Like, we're staying consistent to continue growing. So, you know, it could be social media, it could be your own personal lives, your own personal beliefs. But it's like, what are you consistently telling yourself? What are you consistently posting? What are you consistently showing others? Like, what are you really wanting to grow? You know, so I think consistency is a big part of like not being comfortable and not wasting your talent.
Yeah. Yeah, we have, I mean, most of us have that dog in us, right?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that motherfucker's never content, never fucking happy, always fucking hungry. You gotta wake up hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, oh, well, I got the 100K and I'm gonna do the investment, I'm chill. Like, damn, if you made 100K, how much more could you fucking make?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you cut out all this other fucking spend, let's say you limit your spending, you really don't need all that shit. Like, damn, I could have did this a long time. I could keep doing this.
Yeah.
You know? I just got a good idea though. What about you writing a book?
A book about what?
About your life?
Oh my goodness.
Everybody loves you. Well, see, it scares the shit out of you, right?
No, I said nobody want to hear none of that.
Well, why'd you say, oh my God, you made that
Nobody
face?
don't want to hear none of that.
How do you,
I don't know.
You guys, leave a comment if you want her, if you would want her to write a book, if you would buy it, if you would read it, if you would support it.
Yeah.
Because I seen a little life right there from you, like a little, oh shit. Well, what'd you say?
Oh my gosh.
That's the one guy.
Yeah, your fucking eyes opened up, and I like that.
Yeah.
Because that's something that's gonna get you out your comfort zone. That's something that scares the shit out of you. I think that would be good for you.
Yeah.
And I think you do got a good story, and I think people would love to hear it. So you guys let us know in the fucking comments. Let us know if you guys would love to hear it. And go message her. Go message her on her Instagram.
So everybody gonna be blocked, mostly.
No.
I'm just playing.
I like that. You see the difference though, from do a push-up to, what else did we say? money, whatever. It was a totally different energy.
Yeah.
I like that energy right there because it scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah.
Energy don't lie.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's what it is that I think you should do. Shit, it scared the shit out of me because I might be in it. You know what I'm saying?
You're making me right. You're gonna be in it.
Oh shit. But yeah, I think a lot of people would
You're gonna read it and be like, yep, she sure did do that.
I think a lot of people would benefit from it too. Benefit from it. You don't know who it could help, how many lives you could change.
Yeah.
You know, that shit got me excited. You could even do a fucking cookbook.
Yeah.
Shit.
You want to eat my food? You want me to make a cookbook?
People want to eat it.
That's true.
Don't let me.
Everybody else eat it.
Don't let me limit your potential.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. This is get. Well, don't, because you start to believe it.
Yeah.
Didn't we say that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, don't just take one person's opinion and think that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people it's women and men, that would benefit from hearing your story in a book.
Yeah.
You know, you expressing your feelings and your
Trials and tribulations.
Yeah, what you went through. You know what I mean? How you felt and how you feel better. You know, like what you did to get out of it.
Yeah.
Like I think it's pretty strong. Not everyone goes through what you have gone through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And I think it's good because then you wake up like somewhere through along the day or the weekend or whatever, you'd be like, okay, I got so-and-so pages. Or I gotta go write this. I don't even know how to write a book.
Yeah.
You don't know how to write a fucking book. So what's the first step?
Yeah.
Go research.
Yeah.
You're giving yourself something to be productive like in life, because we're all supposed to have something to build, some challenges. You can't just be like going through the hamster wheel through life, just fucking working, and then you retire and then that's it. You know what I mean? Or you can't just be like, what did they say, living for the weekend?
Yeah.
Like, nah, fuck
Thank
that.
God it's Friday.
You know what I mean? I used to be like that. Well, fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, yeah, huh?
I said we're working on the weekends.
Yeah.
On your days off, you know what I mean, we're still pushing.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that'd be good for you, like to just give you something to wake up, give you something a goal to work towards, open a shitload of doors.
Yeah.
Help a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know.
And if it helps, I've been thinking I have 2 different books that I've been working on in my head. Now it's time to implement and actually like putting it on paper. You know what I mean? Even if it's a couple words or a picture that pops up to your mind, buy one of those sketchbooks and just either draw the picture, even if it's like, not the best drawing, those stick figures, but at least it'll help you remember like what you were thinking of writing, due to that thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I got 2 books. One, I don't want to say too much, but one more gears towards I guess my belief, spiritual belief,
Mm-hmm.
and then another one's going to be more gears towards more like for the planet,
Mm-hmm.
going green planet maybe. And I think they're both going to be for children, but also for adults. I think adults could also get
Relate to
value.
it.
Yeah, get value from it. So that's kind of without saying too much and stuff, but yeah, I'm working on 2 books on the sideline. I have to get started with one in order to get to the second. So
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there to hold myself accountable. You know what I mean?
That's what I was just about to say. That
Yeah.
my mom, a lot of people. Now that I put that like seed or I said it, spoken to the world, people are gonna get the idea,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're not gonna stop hitting you up because I know your people, like your friends,
Yeah.
people you fuck with, they're gonna be like for the rest of your life, like, damn, that's a good idea, Sherry. You should write a book.
Yeah. How many pages you got now? You on your first chapter yet? Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a huge book. It could be a
Oh, it's
small
gonna be a
read.
huge book.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows me,
Yeah.
it'll be a huge book.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be really cool. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
And a cookbook.
Right.
We cook, yeah.
Great meals too.
Don't you think?
Martin's, I don't care what he says.
Yeah, Sherry's sunshine meals.
Yeah.
Sunshine on deck.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think you'd love it too. It'd be something you'd love.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I love cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what it is, even if it's a new recipe, and even after I'm done even there's stuff even I tried and I've eaten it and I'm just like, oh yeah, I wouldn't make that again. But I'm glad I still made it because I would have never known if I would have never tried it. You know what I mean? But I was like, oh no, that wasn't as good as I said it was. Like, no, I'm not gonna make that again.
And it goes back to making the videos too. I was thinking about that the other day. You haven't asked me
That's
to
just
record
time
it.
consuming.
What else you doing?
No, you're the one who's in here doing this.
And but we still got it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or then you could even step in and be like, hey, how do you do this? Like take initiative, be like, hey, how do you do this? Can you show me how to?
Technology savvy.
You think I am?
Did you hear me not call you today to how to figure out how to put something together?
But that's the problem. You're putting limits. Like I'm not tech savvy. You're not.
Yeah.
Can you be?
Yeah.
Can you learn how to do something? One little thing. Can you push the little caption buttons and you added captions at least?
Yeah. Yeah.
You pick the captions you want. Like, hey, mom, I got this whole video done already, but I just didn't do the captions because I don't know what you want. So just go on the computer and hit the little captions, pick whatever you want, and that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You start right there, and then you start with an intro, and then you start little by little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It goes back to whole limit. Everybody limits themselves, and I hate that shit.
Yeah.
But it is. That's the way the world is. But until you start thinking outside the box that the universe puts you in, oh shit, anything is fucking possible. It sounds cheesy, it sounds corny and cheesy, but like it's possible, dog.
Yeah.
You know. Let us know too. Let us know if you guys. Why you looking at me like that? What happened?
Nothing. I knew you were gonna say something again.
About let us know about.
Yeah.
They want to see that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let us know. That's funny. Let us know if you guys want another cooking video from her. And send her recipes if you want her to try them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll do that.
But if you want her to try them and make the video for you guys,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Let us know. If you guys want it, leave a comment on the bottom, get a like, leave a like, and tag her in the comment. And yeah. And if you haven't yet, go check out the old one she has on her. What do you have on TikTok and Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is your?
Both of them.
No,
Warrior for Life on Instagram, and I don't know what TikTok is. I think Sunshine on that or something.
Okay, I'll try to remember to put it in the description.
I don't know what it is offhand.
Are you talking so low?
No, I'm saying I'm trying to think, and I don't know what it is.
What was yours?
Martin RC official. Instagram. I think throughout everywhere.
Okay, so on all platforms.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's damagedtosavage on Instagram and TikTok, and then you guys already know you should be following the podcast. If you haven't yet, go follow the fucking podcast, Savage Over Average Podcast, and yeah, but yeah, I think that'll be good.
Yeah. I'll be testing the food. Don't worry, you guys.
Yeah, I think your show's gonna blow up for like what, next week? After this, they're gonna be messaging you. Like, oh shit, she's gonna come at me wanting to record a bunch. I'm like, fuck, what I get myself into? But no, that's good because then that gets me better at working with the computer too. You know what I'm saying? So,
like at one point, you didn't know how to do editing for.
I hadn't had a computer in 10 years, dog.
Right.
I hadn't had a fucking computer in 10 fucking years. I bought the fucking computer. I didn't know how to turn this bitch on.
Especially the Macs are different.
I didn't know how to turn it on, bro. I was like a goddamn, like a caveman, just fucking flipping it around, looking everywhere, pushing the buttons. It wasn't working.
How long did it take you to figure out like the right and left click on the mouse? Did
He's like, still don't know that.
It has that? What do you mean?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll show you after.
Yeah, it's all new, bro. I was literally like a caveman with this shit, like looking at everything. The only thing that helped me is that it's a Mac and I have a fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
So a lot of the shit's similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, now I open it, turn it off, do what I gotta do, and still try to learn. Yeah.
I think it's important for us to always add an extra spice into our world. You know what I mean? Into our life. And they recommend it for relationships too, right? Like people in marriage, like always find
that
like
date night shit.
Yeah, date night, do something. Like don't let it get boring.
Buy flowers just because.
Yeah, don't let it get boring. So it's like the same thing with ourselves.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I have to remind myself.
Oh shit.
But
we gotta end it before somebody puts me on the spot with some shit right now.
Nah, man. But I just think we always have to add an extra activity to keep us growing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep us on our
to not
toes.
keep you so comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think one thing that helps with that is like healthy competitiveness, healthy competition. We talked about it on the last podcast with Anthony in the run, but yeah, going on all aspects, financial aspects, working, family. There's it's always good to have somebody to compete with. And we don't always have it, but when you do, you gotta look at somebody and be inspired, and even ask them for help. How'd you get that? Like you know what I mean? Hey, how'd you get that 100K?
Right.
Oh shit, I need to start. Maybe you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can show me some shit instead of talking shit.
Right.
Because most people are gonna talk shit, but you gotta be inspired.
Yeah.
That's how I see things.
Yeah. And And like I was listening to something earlier that said, don't worship a mentor, you know what I mean? But look up to them, like have them motivate you and have them, but they like not supposed to obviously worship somebody. But I was just listening to I don't know who it was, but they were just saying like a lot of these influencers and mentors sometimes they try to make it seem like they're better than you.
Yeah.
Like they're better than you, and they're like so like I don't know, like they're like on another level or whatnot, right? But keeping it real, we're all the same.
We all bleed.
We all bleed. They're just as human as we are. You know what I mean? So we all are capable of doing.
We're all gonna be in the same dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
Or some, you know, we're all got a time that's gonna end on this earth. We all bleed.
Yeah.
We're all human.
So sometimes we look at them and it's like, damn, I wish I could do that. Guess what? You can.
Mm-hmm.
You can. You know what I mean? If you put in the work and the effort and the, you know, all the blood, sweat, and tears that they did to get there, like, you'll get there too.
And then one of the quotes I said too, it's on one of the podcasts that we haven't released yet, but it's a quote I heard, and it's like, work till your idols your idols become your rivals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like that shit.
Yeah.
Like, people, you look up to them, you get inspired, but keep going till like, okay, we're at the same.
Yeah.
Now you're competing with me.
Yeah, I'm at your level now.
Yeah, straight up.
I like that.
Yeah, bro. I like that
I'm
too.
not looking up to you no more. We're at the same level.
Yeah, and then not only that, but like it's crazy because then people start to take you serious.
Yeah.
It's like with this going back to the podcast. The people who didn't take it serious
Yeah.
or critique everything. I'm like, I know the sound quality's fucked up on this one. I know the light's fucked up. I know it's gonna get. Thank you for telling me, but I'm aware I'm gonna get it better. Now people are just like, oh, I seen that shit. That show's dope as fuck, or that shit, what you said, or they'll have a word for us, right? They take it a lot more serious.
Mm-hmm.
But in the beginning, they didn't.
Yeah.
I like how you said that your idols become your rivals, and it reminded me of like Kobe Bryant studying Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah.
He studied him so good. He grew up watching him that he took a lot from his game, but you know he learned from so many other people too. But now he's on the court with him. Now he's competing. He went from like looking up to him, learning from him. Now he's on the court competing. Like, I'm better than you.
Yeah, we're playing
Like,
ball together.
Yeah, he can't physically because they're different, right, generations, but
Yeah.
like the stats.
Yeah. Well, there was a point where they did play
Was
against
it?
each other.
Oh, in the beginning.
But he was a rookie. I mean, he was
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
young stage. But even at that moment, he still had that confidence in him. Like, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be better than you. You know what I mean? He had that fierce, that fire,
Yeah.
that belief in him that he could be Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? So I think we all could be a Michael Jordan. We all can be, you know, Kobe. Like, we all could be like who we want to be.
Mhm.
Like, we just have to put in the work and believe in ourselves.
It's not even to who you want to be, it's who you're destined to be.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how I see shit. It's like,
Yeah.
you might not want, but that's what was destined. That's like the
Yeah.
gifts that were given to you at birth. You were born a certain way. You were born like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because no two people are the same. You can never be exactly like, I mean, a certain other person, but you can definitely, I mean, like you said, live to your full potential.
Whatever that may be.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that may be.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Kind of quiet over there, Sunshine. Working on some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Chapter 2.
No, the intro.
Right, yeah, I was just gonna
No,
say
what is
that
it?
right now.
Is it
No,
the?
the intro, I was gonna say, well, no, I'm at the intro.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think that's all we got for today. So hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys get out your fucking comfort zone, man. So many people in the fucking comfort zone. Get out that shit and go to the fucking next level. Cause I'll tell you what, the shit you want is out there. You just gotta go fucking get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here just sitting waiting for shit to fucking come knock on the door. It's not gonna happen. You gotta be prepared for the opportunity. That's what success is. When preparation meets opportunity, that's what fucking success is.
Yeah.
So you need to wake the fuck up, get the fuck out your comfort zone. I don't give a fuck how old you are. I don't give a fuck if you can't fucking walk. I don't give a fuck if you're in a wheelchair. Go do some fucking, become a fucking pull-up fucking champion. You know what I'm saying? You see those fools on Instagram?
Yeah.
Bro, there's never fucking limits. Like, there's motherfuckers walking with no legs up Mount Everest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's literally no reason why you can't do anything. You know? So stop putting those fucking limitations on yourself. I don't fucking believe them, so you shouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And you guys have a fucking good one. Peace. Peace, y'all.